You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, we're going to be talking about Hall of Fame catcher Johnny Bench here in this video, guys. He was a member of the Big Red Machine back in the 1970s, 14-time All-Star, two-time champion. He was one of the great catchers of all time. However, guys, he is getting canceled today. He is getting absolutely blasted for what he actually said about the former GM of the Big Red Machine, Gabe Paul. Now, Gabe Paul was actually getting inducted, and he's passed away, by the way, inducted into the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame, and his daughter was there. And there was some comments actually being made. Pete Rose is there also, and he was actually telling a story how Gabe Paul actually signed him for $400 a month. And then Gabe Paul's daughter said, hey, that's cheap. And then Johnny Bench said something, and social media just canceled him, even though everybody else was laughing about it, guys. I don't believe in cancel culture. I don't actually believe in, protected classes. And I believe, folks, that we really should be laughing. Comedians are getting canceled left and right. I mean, Dave Chappelle can't even make a joke about a trans person. Can't. But if somebody was to make a joke about Christians, it's perfectly okay. It's okay to make fun of white people. But these protected classes, man, I believe it needs to end. It does more harm than good. But let's get into this, guys. Here we go. Cincinnati Reds legend Johnny Bench apologizes for insensitive remark. It says here, legendary Cincinnati Reds catcher Johnny Bench is under fire for what many feel was an anti-Semitic remark he made at a team ceremony on Saturday. Bench was speaking at the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame induction ceremony for the team's 1950s era general manager, the late Gabe Paul, and others, Fox News reported. Jeannie Paul, Gabe's daughter, was speaking about her father on the dais and mentioned that he was Jewish and became a champion for minorities in Major League Baseball. Quote, he was a minority himself. I don't know if many of you know that he was Jewish, Jeannie Paul said of her father, according to The Athletic. He was a very big proponent for the underdog because he was an underdog himself. He went into the Latin leagues and the Negro leagues, and he signed as many minority players as he could, which strengthened the Reds. According to reports, Reds great Pete Rose reminisced that, quote, I was right out of high school in 1960. Gabe Paul signed me to a contract for $400 a month. Jeannie Paul then joked, quote, that cheap, never mind, close quote. That is when Bench chimed in with the controversial quirk. He was Jewish. Now, just reading that, you guys really got to watch the video. So let's go over here to Outkick here, because this was clearly a joke, guys. It was clearly a joke. So listen to it over here so we can get you your input on this in the comment section. Listen in.
When I got out of high school in 1960, Gabe Paul signed me to a contract for $400 a month.
That's cheap.
He was Jewish.
Look at that, guys. Everybody was laughing. Everybody. Pete Rose was laughing. Everybody in the room was laughing at it. It was a joke. But however, Johnny Bench is getting demolished for this. Look at this tweet right here. Just some casual anti-Semitism from Reds Hall of Famer Johnny Bench, followed by laughter. Another person here, and it also does mention that the Reds haven't actually mentioned anything about this here. Now, like I said, his daughter was in attendance, but she said she didn't even hear the comment from Johnny Bench. Quote, I didn't even hear him say that, Jeannie shared as related to Fox News Digital. Johnny came up to me and said, quote, were you offended? I was like, for what? Paul added. I didn't even hear him say that. I suppose if I heard him say that, I might have said something, but I didn't even hear him say that. Bench later apologized for the remarks. Quote, I recognize my comment was insensitive. Bench statement read, I apologize to Jeannie for taking away from her father the full attention he deserves. Gabe Paul earned his place in the Reds Hall of Fame, same as the others who stood on that stage. I am sorry that some of the focus is on my inappropriate remark instead of solely on Gabe's achievement. And you can see a picture right there of Johnny Bench right there on the left with the great Joe Morgan. He also played for my Astros, by the way. Has his number retired with both teams. And the great Pete Rose, who should actually be in the Hall of Fame. Jeannie also shared that despite her father's Judaism, she attended an Episcopalian church in Cincinnati growing up. But however, guys, look at this. Some of the comments here, they're going after Johnny Bench. It says here, this person says, I bet Johnny Bench and Marge Schott got along real well. Asshole. Another one here, calling on Ice Cube, Rob Schneider, Keith Hernandez, and Joe Rogan to stop supporting Johnny Bench. Another one here, F Johnny Bench. Johnny Bench should try putting that catcher's mitt in front of his mouth. And right here, Johnny Bench, I guess this is probably before this even came up. He had tweeted out public autograph signing scheduled in Cooperstown during Hall of Fame weekend induction, Friday, 3 p.m. and Saturday, 11 a.m. And then a reply says, what a pathetic comment you made. Hashtag anti-Semite. He is branding now an anti-Semite for saying that. This is extremely disappointing from Johnny Bench 5. Jewish people are not a punchline. Reds, you will be issuing some kind of statement, ? I'll wait. Let's see here. No apology or condemnation after Johnny Bench anti-Semitism. You've lost a fan. And then he tweets at Johnny Bench, the Reds, MLB. I guess Johnny Bench and Marge Schott deserve each other. Man. Let's see here. I think that may be about it. Oh, no, this one here says, come on, Reds, why no apology and why were people laughing? It's 2023 for crying out loud. Evolve already. In other words, if somebody makes a joke, you must be offended. You know, this is 2023. That sums it up right there. Nobody can joke about anybody anymore. Nobody can. If somebody that was white just made a little joke about black people, no big deal to me. A black person makes a joke about white people, guess what? Nobody says anything. Nobody ever says anything. It's perfectly okay to do that, but however, the protected classes, you can't joke about them. I don't like the double standard, guys. I don't. I'm going to call that out each and every time. Johnny Bench should not be canceled. I don't believe he's an anti-Semite at all. I truly, truly don't. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.